Thank you guys for tuning in to my YouTube channel. All right, before we get into it, just want you guys going to hit that subscribe button. Just go ahead and murder that subscribe button. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. So basically, I want to talk to you guys is Tyrese Maxey and Tobias here is enough for Joel Embiid to stay in Philly? Me personally, I don't think it's enough. I don't think they have enough for Joel Embiid to want to stay. I think Joel Embiid low-key been in, wanting out for the past year and a half, ever since he was, I think when he had that reflection time, when he was like, we should have kept Jimmy. And you know what I'm saying? Like when he was talking about in that time frame, I think that's when he first really started thinking about leaving Philly. I think that since that James Harden didn't pan out the way it was enticing for him to maybe want to stay in Philly, and James Harden just up and quit like that. Not saying that Tyrese Maxey is a bad player. I think he's a good player, but I don't think it's enough for him to get him over the hump. I mean, they had this same team. I mean, Tyrese Maxey is just replacing James Harden scoring, and Tobias Harris has just stepped up his scoring just a little bit, but they definitely have depth on their team. So I mean, if they can figure how to work, they take advantage of their depth with these and that comes with just the rotations got to be on point. If you know how to take advantage of that depth, and Joel Embiid, I mean, they go as far as Joel Embiid take him. I mean, if he can dominate in the paint and just allow Tyrese Maxey and Tobias Harris to be that the outside scoring threat, I think it could work, especially with the depth. I mean, that's one thing they got going for them is the depth. Since they traded James Harden, they got the Robert Covington. I think he will play a big role in their success as well. Nicholas Batum can also help play a role in their success. Not sure about Marcus Morris. I mean, when the last time I looked at when he was playing with the Clippers, I mean, he looked kind of either fed up or he looked like he was slowing down, you know, his game wise. Like he couldn't really stay in front of nobody. Then he wasn't really hitting any shots. Then I'm suspecting that's why he lost a lot of his role in playing time. KJ Martin, I mean, he's a slasher, but you got to see how he's going to be looking on the defensive end on Philly. Pat Bev always been a dog. Paul Reed is a decent backup center for Joel Embiid. I mean, he's an energy guy. Kelly Oubre has been balling for Philly lately, but is that enough? Like, is that enough for them to get past Boston or Milwaukee? Because those are the other teams that stand in front of Philly. Everybody else, I see Philly, even with this current roster, I feel like Philly can still beat anybody in the East outside of Milwaukee and Boston. Boston got that depth, and they just got a squad, bro. They starting five is just like when you got a starting five of 5 players on your starting five that can just on any given night can give you 20 plus a night. I mean, each of them, bro. And then you got a couple players off the bench that can give you 15 to 20 any night. Like, it's hard to beat that, bro. Plus, they've been together the longest out of any other team. I mean, Porzingis Porzingis and Drew Holiday just takes them to a whole nother level. That's why I look at Boston as the team to beat, followed by Milwaukee if they can get it together. And Philly, even without James Harden, I think Philly is the third dangerous team in the East. But Joel Embiid gonna have to dominate the paint. He don't really have to play heavy minutes for them to win because they got the depth. But it's all about if Nick Nurse can actually come up with a good rotation using that depth. That way that Joel Embiid ain't playing 35 to 40 minutes a night just to try to grind out a win each and every night. If he can somehow slow down his minutes and have Joel Embiid still, you know, super fresh for the playoffs, but Joel Embiid got to step his IQ up, understanding when you got the mismatch, which is gonna be most nights, you got to dominate the paint, bro. I think that's what's really been holding them back. Joel Embiid settles for a lot of jump shots, which in return causes them a lot of wins because you letting the team off the hook, bro, when you shooting jump shots. It's only two big men that's got the body size that can really prevent Joel Embiid, make it tough for him to score in the paint. And that's Brook Lopez and Joker. They both of them got the body size. Everybody else, man, they barbecue chicken, like Shaq would say. Tyrese Maxey, I'm liking how he looking. Super aggressive. He don't really take too many dumb shots. He gets a lot of his shots in the floor of the offense. So I'm really liking that. Tobias Harris has been, I really liking the fact that he's been more aggressive since James Harden been out. Since got traded, he's been more aggressive. Kelly Oubre has been aggressive. He's been but I'm interested to see how Roberts and Covington look on this team. At the end of the day, let me know what you guys think. Is this enough for Joel Embiid to stay in Philly, or would he want out and end up going somewhere else? At the end of the day, let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments in the comment section. Hit that thumbs up button. I'm out.